This is my new and improved video camera. I've updated my equipment since I've got nearly 35 million views. I've decided to get a better lighting on my camera. So you can see that. Anyway, it's a little tiny flashlight. I was thinking about it this morning. As far as this case goes, the difference between an AF-16 case and an AF-18, I don't know what it is. I believe it's just what... This is for Mikey in New Zealand. Hey mate. I think the cases are the same. I just think that the numbers are different to show that one is designed for the American market, one is designed for all the rest of the markets. They're both the same, I think. What I use back here, this holds about an ounce of oil, or it says so many liters or whatever on the case. This is what I use. I use standard 10. You can use standard 1040 oil right here, or you can use full synthetic. Now there's a big disagreement on if the engine came out 20 years ago and only used standard petroleum oil, that you should stick with petroleum oil because that's what it was designed for. Now whether synthetic, it's going to take me a little while to get used to this camera, whether synthetic will hurt it or change anything, I don't know. And then I'm taking pictures, and I'm going to make videos of the pictures that I have to show, but right now we're discussing the pistons. And you can see the piston, whoops, sorry about that. I'm looking at my flashlight rather than the viewfinder, and I'm kind of getting the, this is the first time I've modified the camera, so I'm getting the, see, I'm still looking at that damn still looking at the flashlight instead of the other. It's the first time I've modified the camera. I would like to get a new camera. I would like to get probably a better one with a little more memory. I want to get one that's more highly detailed, so that when I make these videos, they can be, you know, in the future, maybe the videos on YouTube can be enhanced, as far as maybe you can stop the video, choose a spot, and enlarge it. You know, maybe that'll be coming up, because I remember back in the day when I first started in 2006, and I have to thank Mikey from New Zealand and all my friends from Australia. They're the ones that turned me on to YouTube. I went into a scooter chat room, and a gentleman from one of those countries had said, "Why don't you put your videos on YouTube?" I'm going like, I can't even answer my emails. I don't even know how to do it. But I started uploading, and here I am, 10 years later, 35 million views. And hopefully it'll continue into perpetuity. Our standard piston here, in continuing, this is a new piston which will not fit. This is a Wiseco piston, beautiful piston. I believe it's for a 125. And this is a piston that just came out of the engine I took apart. And it's got little tiny scratch lines in it, and that's due to the fact that it had little pieces of metal that were coming off the inside of the case where the bolts were at. But and this is another piston that came out of another engine, which is the head was tightened too far down. I've got to practice looking into the viewfinder right here instead of at the flashlight. But these will all tell you a story if you look at them close enough. Yeah, what the hell is that? That's a divot, isn't it? But generally what I have to do is take the piston that's this size in height and cut it down to this size. And these two are the same. And what I do is I will take off the bottom part of the skirt here. Same here. This can give you an idea, I think, as far as you can see how far. Shit, I'm looking at my I gotta readjust this.